Well, Kearney, Grand Island, both going to be busy in their event centers this weekend. Hockey at the Viero Event Center tomorrow night in Kearney, and in Grand Island, the Platte Valley Roller Vixens will be wrapping up their 2013 season, as we just kind of heard there during the break, against the Foco Punchy Brewsters, and that gets underway at 7:30, and they're always having some fun. And we welcome in the alias, Dame VonSlapavitch, here to the Doug and Daddy Show. Do I call you Dame or Von or Slapavitch? What do we call you today?
Everybody pretty much calls me Dame.
Okay. Hey, thanks for giving us some time. We got a chance to talk to the gals when the season started, and it's kind of a long season. You guys have about one match a month, and it's finally going to come to an end here. Tell me a little bit about how things went for you guys this year.
It's back and forth. We played some really tough teams, some skaters with much more experience than we did. We've grown a lot as a team. I think our defensive blocking has become so much more stable. Our jammers work really hard to score those points. I think as a team, as far as our skill level, we've grown from the losses that we've had, just based on learning new skills and strategy.
You were talking about getting this team together and always having people coming in and out. Did you have a pretty stable team this year, or did you get injuries on one side or more participation on the other side?
We had some injuries, unfortunately, taking out some of our more experienced girls who plan to come back for next season, so we're excited about that. It happens. It's just the nature of the sport. People get injured. We also have gotten some great new recruits. So it's kind of evened out. The group we have right now is a pretty solid group, and we're hoping to get some new recruits, which is why we're recruiting. We have that informational meeting October 6th at Pier Park in Grand Island at 3 p.m. We want to get some fresh meat, as we like to call them.
Well, the one thing that I've noticed in talking with the gals that have put it together, and as we said, it kind of started in Kearney here a couple of years ago. Now it's gravitated over to Grand Island. That everybody seems to have a lot of fun doing the roller derby, even though most of us haven't seen it for a long, long time, or maybe even some of the gals on the team had never experienced it before. Yeah, it is a ton of fun. The best part about derby is when you actually get to play the game, because just like any sport, a lot of your practices are conditioning and, working on breaking down those skills and strategy. But then when you actually get to do a game, it's like Christmas for us, because we get to actually play the sport full-fledged against another team and execute all those strategies we've worked so hard to develop. Talking here on the Doug and Daddy Show about tomorrow night's season finale for the Platte Valley Roller Vixens at the Heartland Event Center in Grand Island. Gets underway at 7:30, and Dame VonSlapavitch is joining us here on the Doug and Daddy Show to talk about it. Where's this team from that we're competing against tomorrow? And whenever we talk to somebody, we like to go, what do you know about them and scout them and all that. Do you guys ever know anything about the other teams you face beforehand?
Lots of times, yeah, we do. We played a couple teams this year we hadn't played before, the Sioux City Roller Dames. And then this is the Fort Collins, Colorado team, the FOCO. One of the A-team players, Susie Muffin Crusher, she is in town a lot for her job, and so she's practiced with us quite a bit. If the rest of the team is at the same skill level she is, we're definitely going to have to work hard for those points.
Well, it sounds like we have a 7:30 matchup going on tomorrow. I'm looking, getting ready to chat with you here a lot at the roster. I know you guys have a lot of fun with the names. What is the most fun about roller derby for you guys?
Clearly playing the game is the most fun. But, yeah, the names are fun. When you get to pick out your name, there's a lot of pressure to come up with something really great. And most of us have just kind of fell into our names either through, something a friend suggested or something maybe associated with our jobs and our real lives, But yeah, it's definitely a good time. We have a lot of fun when we travel. We have a lot of fun at practice. We just have a good time together, and that really helps build the team, cohesiveness.
We talked about this at the beginning of the year, too, about how you try to go about scheduling where the teams are popping up. You guys are one of the new teams. Some of these teams have been established. Is there an actual league, a postseason? Can you go on, or is it just the regular season matches at this stage?
Most of the leagues run a season that starts, around about the first of the year, January, February, and goes into usually like August, early August, late July. right now, nationally, there's the Women's Flat Track Derby Association is having their, their playoffs and championships. And so we're actually moving into rounding off the playoff games, and they'll be doing the national championships here, and I believe it's in November. So that's most of the seasons run about the same as we do. Ours got extended just a little bit longer than we had liked, which is how we're kind of falling into also, football season, hockey season, all of that stuff.
Dame, what do you guys want to? What's the next step for the Roller Vixens as far as an organization, a team? You touched on getting more members and recruiting. As far as making it bigger, better, traveling, more games. What's the next goal for you guys?
We definitely want to add some more games. We started this season with only 6 games scheduled, and we ended up playing. This will be our 3rd home game, and then we played 5 away games. Next season, we'd like to. It really depends on venue and. Fan support, as to how far we take this. But we want to keep building it bigger, more bouts, recruiting more girls. We'd love to have 2 teams eventually where we had, an A team and a B team. It's just, I guess the sky's the limit as far as
Sure.
we're concerned. We want to keep building it bigger and better. And what that really depends on is the fan support.
And Dame, we'll let you out of here with this because I think every time that we talk about roller derby, somebody new is listening out there on the Doug and Daddy Show. Tomorrow's their last chance this season to come out and watch you. Give a little sales pitch here to the fans that haven't had a chance to see you yet.
Oh, it's such a great time. It's such a great time. Everybody who comes usually ends up coming back because they enjoy it. It is a very fast-paced, very hard-hitting sport, and there's something for everyone. We try to be family-friendly. Based on the fact that we have reduced price tickets for kids. We want this to be a family event, and we really try to market it that way. And definitely as far as our team, we have girls as young as 22. We have girls up into their 40s. We have big girls. We have small girls. I mean, this is a sport for everybody.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like there's everything from left tackles to beauty pageant queens on this team, so it's definitely open, isn't it?
Yeah, we definitely have a wide variety and a wide variety of backgrounds. We have teachers, we have therapists, we have nurses. I mean, we have such a wide variety of people on our team that it really does make for a well-rounded roster.
It's a good call getting a nurse on the team. That's a good call right there, Dame. Just in
she's
case.
an EMT too, so I guess we lucked out.
Well, hey, best of luck with the season finale tomorrow, and hopefully we can talk about October. Let us know. We'll put the pitch out there so folks know about the meeting. And, folks, you can always find out more on their website at Roller Vixens. That's with an S, rollervixens.com. Dame VonSlapavitch, thanks for giving us the time on the Doug and Daddy Show. Have fun tomorrow.
Thank you.
You bet. Doug and Daddy Show. Tomorrow night, 7:30. We've got a couple of pair of tickets left. We've been giving some away throughout the week. So if you would like a pair of tickets to tomorrow night's Roller Vixen that you can pick up today at our Kearney studios, we'd love to get those to you. We can chance dropping them in the mail, but we're not going to make any guarantees that you get them in time tomorrow, but we can do that. If you do want to go to tomorrow night's Platte Valley Roller Vixen against the Fort Collins Punchy Brewsters at the Heartland Events Center at 7:30, give us a call right now at 888-455-3776, 888-455-3776. Now, Jimmy, I think you were co-hosting when we had the ladies in at the beginning of the season. They were trying to get you involved as being a referee for this sport. Have you taken the test yet?
Well, one reason I didn't want to talk and interview her and ask her any questions is because I'm thinking about doing that in the fishing, and I didn't want to show any favoritism.
Exactly.
I had all kinds of questions I wanted to ask. I just couldn't get them out, and you were going so fast.
And I think you've got a parking spot now over at the event center. Since you're doing the Danger, you could do the Roller Vixens. And, of course, obviously, they might run around the track over there every once in a while, a different kind of track. So